Inter have their sights fixed on the top of Serie A as they travel to Luigi Ferraris to take on an unbeaten Genoa since the arrival of Daniele De Rossi in Serie A. The Nerazzurri have found it difficult on this pitch in recent years. Their last win at Marassi was over 5 years ago. For De Rossi, a chance to earn his first major scalps and stake in charge here and ending Genoa's 7-year winless run against Inter, who could head to sunny Saudi Arabia on Super Coppa duty, top of the pack. Missteps for Milan and a loss for Napoli earlier on today means that Lautaro Martinez and the Nerazzurri have a big chance to once again reclaim the top of the table. Daniele Doveri waiting for everyone to be ready. Genoa kick-off looking to end a 7-year winless run against the Nerazzurri. Inter playing in white this evening at the Luigi Ferraris as Brooke Norton-Cuffy makes his first dash down that right flank and Jan Sommer catches. Sommer, Akanji. Luis Enrique. Malinowski has spotted Colombo's run. Here is the Italian, Vitinha. Couldn't make contact. Norton-Cuffy arrives. It's a good move by Genoa, well spotted by Ruslan Malinowski and Vitinha. Slightly late there. Bisseck. Zielinski, Luis Enrique. Just stop there. Aaron Martin, the pressure. Colombo's header's a good one and needed to be read there by Bastoni. Drops to Pio Esposito. Lautaro Martinez keeps it in play. Bisseck. Bisseck! Takes everybody by surprise with that strike, and Bisseck. Into lead after just 6 minutes at Luigi Ferraris. And they might be stumbling a little bit in Europe, but on the domestic front, Inter remain a force to be reckoned with. Kept alive by Lautaro Martinez. And then Jan Bisseck takes everyone by surprise. Leali maybe a little bit slow to react to that one. The Genoa goalkeeper sneaks past him at his near post. He won't be happy with that. Vasquez maybe just covering him at the start. Barella. Bisseck in space. Lautaro Martinez to Luis Enrique. Carlos Augusto arrives and his header goes wide. Frendrup. Norton-Cuffy to Malinowski. It's a good touch by Vitinha. Luis Enrique did well. And that is great play by Lautaro Martinez. Barella, if he spots him, and has spotted him. Barella again. Zielinski has a crack deflection. Goes behind for an Inter corner. Barella's corner. Cleared off the line, Akanji. Carlos Augusto to Sucic. Carlos Augusto. Cleared by Norton Cuffy. Luis Enrique. Akanji. Inter threatening a second goal. Bastoni. Every Inter player inside the Genoa half. Always a free option for the ball carrier. And Inter so good at holding on to the ball in these positions. Zielinski. Barella. Sucic. It'll fall back to Sucic. And Martinez. Unselfish play from the Inter players. Carlos Augusto. Dash forwards and powerful strike. Pio Esposito. Pio Esposito! Leali stood his ground. Did very, very well, Pio Esposito. Great use of his body, and what a touch again by Malinovskyi. He's also a player who's returning to his very best. Touch of class from the Genoa midfielder. Bisseck. Barella. This time he aims for Carlos Augusto. Sucic in support. Half an hour gone. Inter with a 1-goal lead. Lautaro Martinez tripping. He's won the free kick. .28 years old now, Lautaro Martinez. Pio Esposito. Barella. What a ball that is. Lautaro's made the run. And he's bullied Marcandali Sucic. Lautaro! Superb finish from the skipper. And as the musical chairs at the top of Serie A continue, it looks more and more likely that it's Inter who will be top of the table as they head to Saudi Arabia. His strength, his determination. No question of offside. And from that angle, to be able to produce that finish just shows all of his talent, Lautaro Martinez. The skipper, who is back to his very, very best, scoring goals for fun at the moment. Carlos Augusto keeps it in play. Half-time whistle goes here at the Luigi Ferraris. Daniele De Rossi is possibly staring at his first Serie A defeat since taking charge of Genoa. Jan Bisseck, after 7 minutes, opened the scoring for Inter before Lautaro Martinez showed all of his desire and quality to get the Nerazzurri second. It means that Inter are in total control at the break. At half-time, it's Genoa 0, Inter 2. As things stand, it is Inter who are top of the Serie A table. The Nerazzurri's first half performance rewarded by 2 goals. Genoa have yielded possession to Inter a little bit too much. Daniele De Rossi also went with a technical midfield 3, but that decision possibly backfiring for the Italian head coach. Malinowski, Elliotson, as this may drop to Lautaro again. It will drop to Lautaro, but Marcandali got a block in. There's just not enough physicality out there at the moment. Carlos Augusto did well. Norton Cuffy, though, working hard to win it back, as is Sucic. Dispossesses Malinowski. Vitinha. Drop to Pio Esposito, now Lautaro Martinez. Sucic. Not the best delivery there from the Croatian. Carlos Augusto. Della finds Bastoni. Lautaro in the middle, picked out by Bastoni. Lautaro is looking for the far corner. Luis Enrique. Now Zielinski's strike. Another block from the Genoa defence. Barella. Pio Esposito tried something very difficult, but if it comes off, some goal. Barella's corner. Bisseck's header. Off target this time from Jan Bisseck. Leali. Vasquez. Kind of balls that Ekuban likes. And Vitinha takes over. And Vitinha surely. Game on at Marassi. All it needed was a long ball forwards. The strength and the desire of Caleb Ekuban to run in behind. And Vitinha pulls one back. And Inter, who have almost been playing with their slippers on in this second half, are now facing a much more difficult end to the game. Sommer comes out without any real conviction. Vitinha around him and keeps his cool and composure. Genoa have drawn their last 3 here against the Nerazzurri. Will they make it a 4th? Aaron Martin's ball. Mkhitaryan got an important touch. Norton Cuffy. Aletzon spins away from Barella. Not from Thuram, but Thuram brought him down illegally. Malinowski, Grunbeck there. It's Grunbeck. It's dipping and it's held onto by Sommer. Good goalkeeping, not easy for Jan Sommer with a bounce just in front of him. Aaron Martin's delivery. Headed away by Bisseck, Aletzon, Malinowski, Vasquez. Aaron Martin will get a second chance. And it's Bisseck again. Barella takes the corner. It's flicked over and saved by Leali. It was Thuram's header, Thuram again. And it goes behind for another corner. Barella again towards Thuram. Carlos Augusto was there. Malinowski, it's a free kick given against Inter. Ekuban's header, just for a moment. Sommer looked like he hadn't hung on to that. 5 minutes added on, plenty of time for Genoa. Odd minutes ago, Inter were in absolute control. Thuram looking for Andy Diouf. Grunbeck did well. Norton Cuffy with space to run into. Needs runners. Akator, one of them. A yellow card shown to Jeff Ekator. Kanchi's header. Barella spots the run of Thuram. And Vasquez might have played it into the path for Thuram. Kept on running to keep it in play there with Johan Vasquez. Ekator. Vasquez again tidies up. Mkhitaryan allows it to run out of play. Just one of the added 5 remaining. Is there going to be one last chance for Genoa? Looked like it stayed in play. That, no. Referee says it crossed the line. Carlos Augusto. It's all over. It's Inter who head top of the Serie A table. They were made to work hard for it in the end, the Nerazzurri. But Lautaro Martinez's first half strike, as well as Bisseck's goal, enough. Even though Vitinha did pull one back in the second half, Genoa left themselves too much to do too late. It's Inter who head top of the table and who win for the first time at Marassi since October 2020. Final score here, Genoa 1, Inter 2.